It wasn't supposed to end this way, not for Andrew Carter, a four-star offensive line prospect who seemed to always have a smile on his face, a Massachusetts kid by way of Florida who fell in love with the University of Illinois, a hard worker who picked the brains of veteran team members on everything from football to life lessons.
The whole time I've been up here, I've been having hearing problems in my right ear. It's just been going kind of in and out, kind of sounds like Charlie Brown's parents.
And this one is over. How do you like that? A bowl win for Illinois.
After the Illini's 38-14 win over Baylor in the 2010 Texas Bowl, Carter returned home to Tallahassee, Florida.
I went home, told my parents, I was like, look, something's wrong. It's been like a year and a half and it's still happening. So we went to 6 doctors within a week and a half. And one doctor told me, let's just do an MRI with contrast. There's a 2% chance you have this. He wouldn't even tell me what it was. The next day I get a call saying, hey, you have a very large acoustic neuroma on your right side. That was the 2% chance. The average age for it is 55 years old, and I was 19, just turning 20.
Still dealing with the shock of the diagnosis, Carter kept the news to himself as he returned to Illinois for the spring 2011 semester. During spring break, he and his family met with a specialist.
He examined it and said, we need to get this thing out pretty soon because it's pushing into your brain. It's going to cause major problems here in a couple months, so we need to get it out immediately. And I said, well, do I need to not go to school again and all that stuff? And he's like, well, finish the semester, come back and we'll do the surgery. 6 a.m. on May 16th, I was in there getting surgery for the next 8 hours. So I was in the hospital for a week, had 2 weeks of recovering just in bed, trying to relearn to walk because my balance was very skewed and messed up.
But when Carter returned to Champaign a week before Camp Rantoul was scheduled to begin in August, his visit with the team physician revealed a truth he hadn't expected.
Dr. Kierwak, the team doctor, met with me and he kind of said, I don't want you to play football anymore. You get hit on that side, you could die or have severe headaches the rest of your life, and we don't want that for you. And I talked it over with my family, and it was pretty easy when he mentioned I could die out there that, you know, it might be time to hang it up and focus on my life instead of football.
On top of the emotional pain, there was physical pain too.
I was still kind of having a lot of residual effects, headaches all the time, six to 7 headaches a week. So every day I was having very bad, so most people would probably take off work for the headaches I was having, but I was getting through school and all my other stuff during it because it just became I came used to the pain in my head all the time.
He stayed involved with the team a bit, helping an hour or 2 each week in the weight room, but he could hardly stomach being on the other side. After Tim Beckman was hired as Illinois' new head coach and the Illini beat UCLA in the 2011 Kraft Fight Hunger Bowl, Carter went to the football offices to meet the new coaching staff.
I went in there myself and talked to Coach Buckus first, and he pretty much sat me down and said, Andrew, I want you to be as involved as you want to be. I want you here. You're a part of my family. I want to be a part of your family because we are Illini and we are all family, and I want you to be as involved as possible. And I said, I want to be involved to the highest extent.
Meanwhile, senior long snapper Zach Pedersen met Obi Ikezi, a former kicker at Maryland. Ikezi told him about Uplifting Athletes, a network of football players across the country who raise money for rare diseases.
I wanted to do something that tailored around our program, and the first person that came to my mind was Carter.
Pedersen called Carter, who was at home in Florida at the time, and asked if it would be okay if the team put together a Lift for Life event, the trademark of Uplifting Athletes chapters, in his honor and to benefit the Acoustic Neuroma Association of America.
When I approached him about this, he thought it was a great idea. You know, some people might be, tend to be a little shy about it, or, I don't want the spotlight on me. But he doesn't really think about it like that. He just thinks about it as an opportunity to help other people like him, which I think is awesome.
On Saturday, June 23rd, the Illini, with the help of strength and conditioning coach Aaron Hillman and his staff, held a 2-hour competition that included a variety of activities that seemed more suited for ESPN's World's Strongest Man than for a college football team.
Something tailored to everybody's ability. You might have a guy on the team who doesn't bench the most, but maybe he's got diesel forearms and can walk the farmer's walk, super fast.
This fall, Carter has moved into a new role as a coach. It allows him to retain a part of the team and pass on his knowledge of the game to Illinois' young offensive line.
I love it here. I'm not from Illinois. I've never lived in the Midwest my entire life, but I absolutely love this campus and this team and this whole university. So my biggest fear of the whole thing wasn't, am I going to survive, am I going to have all these residual effects, if I'm going to come back to Illinois and graduate from here and be a part of this family forever.